Our company recently got a new car, the electric Cupra Born. But so far, it's not very popular. Maybe because tourists aren't sure how convenient it is to travel around Montenegro with an electric car. In this video, I'll show you the real experience, how Cupra handles Montenegrin roads, where and how to charge an EV, what issues you might face, and whether it's a hassle or a pleasure. Let's start simple, a regular day along the coast. Say, you begin your morning in Budva, spend the afternoon at the beaches in Tivat or the Bay of Kotor, and return in the evening. Cupra's range on a full charge is 400 kilometers. That's more than enough to drive around the Montenegrin coast. We left Budva with an 82% charge, which gives us about 330 kilometers. Now we'll drive to Tivat and see how much range we have left. But on the way, we'll stop by the Tesla Supercharger in Porto, Montenegro. There are only 2 of these in the country. Let's see how it handles charging the Cupra. Dobro jutro. Vratim da nam onu tamo rampu da ga zamolim da nam to. Sitngo. Yes. Thank you. Getting to the Tesla chargers wasn't so easy. You have to pass through 2 security checkpoints. It's supposed to be straightforward via the marina office between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. You tell them you want to charge your EV, they give you access, you pay the charging fee, and you're allowed through. But when I looked, it seemed like a standard slow charging plug. Now we'll try to find a fast charger in Porto. Here's the fast plug. You'll see, it looks like a pistol. Looks like we found a fast charger. So, look. Type C plug looks like this. It's slow charging. And the CCS2 plug, which looks like this, that's fast charging. Dear EV fans, correct us in the comments if we're wrong. At most stations, you'll need to download their app or scan a QR code and follow the instructions. We scanned the QR code, selected the right plug, and selected the amount of kilowatt hour. From Budva to Tivat, we used 6% of the charge. So now we have 76%, and we need 24% more to full, so we chose the minimum rate. Open payment terminal by clicking here. Oh! Okay. Yeah. It's still not charging, guys. Okay. You know what? Let's try launching it this way. It asked me to pay again. It's supposed to light up green. Instead, it's white. Let me try paying again.
No matter what we did, the car wouldn't start charging. So Stefan decided to call the phone number listed on the charging station.
2 puta uplaćujem po 8 eura, ali ništa ne puni mi auto. Let's open the map of Tivat and find our charger. Here's the Tesla one marked, the one we weren't allowed to use. Yeah, here it is. Let's opening it. 3.4 rating. By the way, why? Station didn't turn on. Station didn't turn on. Station didn't turn on. Okay. So, guys, what can I tell you? Read the reviews before you plug in, not like us, after wasting 16 euros for nothing. Let's go to the Eco Charger in Tivat. The reviews say everyone managed to charge there just fine. And there's a fast charger too. Let's stop for a second, all right? Honestly, this is really pissing me off. We expected a lot more from Porto's service. And in the end, we came to charge at what's supposed to be one of the most popular places in Montenegro, and one station doesn't work, the other we weren't let into. The office is closed. Shocking. Just shocking. Montenegro, wake up! And the best part, they put a phone number on the charger. And the guy on the phone says, "Oh, I don't know why they put my number there. I don't handle that. I'm just a guard." Facepalm. And now let's also pay 5 euros for parking? 2.5. Alex, I feel personally offended. Oh, they gave me change. Well, thanks for that, I guess. Could have kept it. A tip for the machine, right? Yeah, I'm absolutely shocked. Goodbye, we won't see each other again. What if we didn't have any battery left? I came to Porto knowing there were chargers. Okay, it's our fault. We're just inexperienced. But honestly, you should check the app in advance. Read the reviews about the chargers, and then you can charge properly. We just trusted Montenegrin luxury and really regretted it. So, at the Eco Station, we found 3 types of charging. CHAdeMO from Japanese means charging time as short as a tea break. As we learned, CHAdeMO is the fastest, but it doesn't fit our car, so we use this one. You go to the counter, they give you a card, you tap it on the machine. Once the charge is done, you return the card and they tell you how much to pay. It's now 7:30 a.m. Let's see how long it takes to charge 25%. It's charging at 190 kilometers per hour, 24 kilowatt. Finished charging 25%. Took 31 minutes and 33 seconds. Now let's pay and see how much it cost. At the counter, they ask how long you charged for and charge you by time. Since we charged for 31 minutes, I said 32 minutes. It costs 9.5 euros to charge 25%. Now, let's go try to get our 16 euros back from Porto, Montenegro.
A few moments later.
Ну что, ты получил деньги?
Нет.
Что сказали?
Сказали в регент обращаться, что это не их зарядка.
No luck with refunds. The phone number sent us to Marina office, and they told us to go to Regent. We decided not to waste more time. Instead, we're going to truly test the Cupra and head from Tivat to Žabljak.
When fully charged, the Cupra Born shows a range of 410 kilometers. But if you turn on the air conditioning, that drops to 370 kilometers. Many people hesitate to choose an electric car because they assume there's nowhere to charge in northern Montenegro. But as you can see, there are enough charging stations in the country for a comfortable trip.
You know what I like? It's a small, comfy car, but when needed, it can overtake even uphill on a mountain road.
Please respect the speed limits on Montenegrin roads.
We finally made it to Žabljak with 35% battery left. But keep in mind, Žabljak is one of the highest towns in Montenegro, so the whole trip was uphill. We didn't go easy on the Cupra either, pushed it hard without trying to save charge. Of course, continuing through Montenegro without charging now would be difficult, but there is a charging station here. We'll check it out. But the nice bonus is you can stay overnight at an eco hotel with free charging. Surprisingly, Žabljak has plenty of those.
At all eco-charging stations, the procedure is always the same.
As I see, 30 cents per minute. We paid 14.4 euros to charge 65%. Let's talk about the pros of EVs. First, they're cheap to charge. Charging our Cupra Born from 0 to 100 costs around 20 euros. A petrol car would cost 50, 60 euros for the same range. Second, as a follow-up, you can stay at hotels or apartments with free charging. Third, they're eco-friendly and quiet. Now for the cons. First, you rely on apps. You always need your phone charged, and with mobile data to use the PlugShare app. Find stations, read reviews, and see if they're working. And then, often, you need to install another app at the charger itself. Second, during high season, chargers may be busy. You'll have to wait or look for the nearest available one. Third, free chargers in Montenegro are always slow. Based on our experience, if you leave the car charging at a hotel overnight, you'll only get about 20% charge. Fourth, planning. You'll have to plan your route around available charging points. We returned to Tivat, again driving hard, and only used 40% of the charge. So, if you're sticking to the coast and visiting popular spots, staying at hotels or apartments with free charging, then an electric car is a pleasure. It's efficient, convenient, and eco-friendly. But if you're heading into remote mountains, love spontaneous trips, or camp often, it's better to use a car with a traditional engine. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, share your EV travel experiences, and see you here in Montenegro.